Alright, guys, I'm in the garage. I just turned on the breakers. One of them is Insta-Trip, so one of them doesn't work at all. Basically, one breaker turns on. If I turn on the second breaker, it trips both breakers. So what's happening is I just turned one on and it's holding right now. So I brought my tools home right here. I'm gonna plug in my plug tester and that might trip the circuit. But for now, I'm going to see if this will work at all. So that one's holding right there. I'm gonna try to figure out what circuit is on which. I'm assuming two of these are gonna be together and two of these are not gonna be. So these two over here will probably be off right now because this will probably be the second circuit. But the problem is, I don't know what the problem is. So these two will probably be on the same circuit because those are off. And I'm gonna double check this real quick again. Just make sure these are wired right. Make sure they got the two yellow lights. Other than that, it's something in the other box. So it's probably gonna be one of these two plugs, or it's either wired wrong in the panel or there's something touching in the box. So the problem is when I turn the breaker on, it doesn't even turn on because it's already tripping. So might have to tear into the boxes, or the easiest thing probably would be first is to take off the panel cover just so I don't have to mess with these. Hopefully someone would have hopefully someone would have known how to wire a plug in here. But if something is touching, then that would be the problem. So I'm gonna try to maybe take off the panel cover real quick. I'm doubting it's not something in here in this light fixture because it was already not working before that got plugged in. So I'm gonna go check that real quick and I'll update you guys real quick. All right, guys, so I took the panel cover off, sitting down right there. I'm going to check on the kitchen breakers real quick. And what I'm going to do is it's these two breakers right here. Like I said, this one is holding, this one is, now it's holding. That is really strange. Because a second ago, this wasn't working at all. That's very weird. But anyways, I'm gonna try to double check this real quick, make sure these black and white wires are coming from the same Romex. Just make sure the neutrals are not switched. So what I'm gonna do, I can probably turn these off just in case, but I'm going to pull on this wire right here and pull on this wire right here off the circuit or off the breaker. And I'm gonna follow it back up here. And it looks like these are switched. I can't tell if that's switched. One second, let me turn on the flashlight. All right, so back here with the flashlight, I got my two wires right here off the breaker again. Black and the white right here. Following these up here. So I got the white. I don't even know where that's going to. I don't really want to start touching stuff because one time I got shocked on the ground. Don't ask. So this white wire is going into the front Romex right there, and this black wire is also, oh, they did switch the neutrals. That is maybe why. That would make sense because one of them works at a time, one of them works. Well, that doesn't really make sense though. Maybe, but anyways, if that's the problem, then that's the problem. So this neutral off this breaker right here, as you can see, there's a neutral and a hot going into this breaker. The neutral is going in from the wrong wire. If you can see me wiggling that, it is currently in the front Romex right here, and the black wire is on the back one. So I'm gonna switch those real quick, and that should be the problem. All right, so just to keep you guys updated, I switched this wire out already. Hopefully this wire is long enough to go down to the second breaker because I had to switch positions. White wire from the top down to the bottom. Actually, I just took the white wire off the bottom, put it on the top. Now I have to put the top one on the bottom, so hopefully it's long enough. The breaker kind of fell out. I'm just gonna connect this wire back in here, white into the silver screw, and then I will pop that back in if the wire is long enough. If not, I'll have to splice it. And then everything should work, and then we'll go from there. So give me a second, let me screw this back in. And this wire will not reach. Actually, it might, but it might be super close and it might fall out. So what I'm gonna do is just pull the top one off, switch the breaker positions. The wire will stay in the same position that it was. So basically this white wire got switched from the top to the bottom. Actually that would make the black wire too short probably, but anyways, I'm gonna try to swap them, see if that works. If not, then I'll have to splice it. But if not, I'll try not to splice it if I don't have to. So stand by once again. I got these, actually I didn't switch them at all, but I did have to. As you can see, this wire is really stretching to get in there. So I just pushed it back on the neutral bar, pushed it back on the hot side of the bus. I'm not gonna touch that. So pushed it on the neutral bar, pushed it on the bus. As you can see, it's connected to the neutral bar right there. Never really dealt with these kind before. These are newer than anything I've ever dealt with, but the neutral is stretching into the bottom. So just to show you, even ugly electrical works. It's not always about beauty, but it's gonna be ugly, but it's gonna work. So now I'm gonna flip that on. I'm gonna flip that on. So there's the test buttons. Now I'm going to go into the kitchen and everything should work. I won't put the panel cover back on yet, just to be smart, but by faith, this is gonna be working. So let me go walk in the house real quick. Got my screws and my 11-in-1 right there. And Katie's being a good little girl. So I'm gonna walk in the house. We're gonna do this for realsies, real time. No BS here on Daily Electrician. All right, so we already know that these two work, but we're just gonna double check these now. We got that one going double orange. And I'll also plug something in to make sure that it works. So, boom, double orange. It's just really sad that you get a brand new house and it's not even, doesn't even freaking work. Or you gotta be kidding me. Like, they don't even test this stuff. Like, what a joke. All right, so I'm gonna plug this light in. So we got the light working there. So that's not tripping. So basically, all these should work now because I'm a genius, but also because it's working right now, so which also reinforces the genius. But so basically anything I plugged in, I basically plug it into here, but anytime I plugged anything in, it would trip both of the breakers, but now it doesn't because I fixed it, because I'm a real electrician. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. This is just me fixing my brand new house, day 1 or whatever, day 4, but basically I wanted to use a kitchen outlet and it wasn't working, so I was like, wow, this is sad. So anyways, I tried to use it for the first time, it didn't work, but that's me fixing my house. So hopefully this was helpful to you, maybe. If your stuff doesn't work, maybe your neutral wires are crossed, but just using my plug tester right here, everything was wired correctly, so good thing I didn't have to take apart the kitchen or anything like that. And I was assuming that it was the neutral wires crossed, and it was, because it is sensitive. You need to keep the line, or the hot and the neutral, from the same Romex, from the same circuit, on the same breaker, because I've been doing that at work today, and I was like, wow, I've literally only one neutral from the dryer is on the neutral bar. Everything is on the breakers these days. I don't know why, but it's kind of annoying. If you cross the wires, then that's what you're gonna get. Nothing's gonna work. So hopefully this was helpful and beneficial, and you enjoyed it. So if you did, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. See you guys back here in the next video. God bless. Have an awesome rest of your night. Check the description for anything else like social medias, and hit the notification bell to be notified when I upload or do live streams. Thanks for watching. God bless. Have an awesome rest of your night. Peace out. All right, got the panel cover back on. It just blows my mind that they sold me a house that don't even work. I mean, you gotta be kidding me. That's pretty pathetic. But anyways, I'm gonna close the door here. All right, guys. Well, that's gonna do it for the video. I know I already said goodbye, but it's just sad that this even happened. So, anyways, got it fixed. But all it goes to show you is all you need is a screwdriver and some knowledge to be an electrician. Later.